It was a day media mogul Rupert Murdoch probably never envisioned. Today, the world's biggest media baron confessed he was humbled as British members of parliament investigating the phone hacking scandal allegedly carried out by his publication grilled him on television and his son James. Intense grilling by the politicians with one clear intention: no matter who the accused, the law must be followed and the people have a right to watch and know. But at the same time, raising questions of the links between politicians and the media.
One by one, all the names associated with the biggest media scandal in the world came before the British members of the parliament to present their case, and they were grilled in a hearing that was televised across the world.
First on the list, former London top cop.
That is the difference. I meant to impugn the Prime Minister or no one by it. I was just trying to give an example that Mr. Wallace, his name, never ever came into hacking, and it was never a consideration for him.
Even as the grilling was on, the Murdochs arrived at the hearing to be questioned. Inside the parliament, next on the list for the intense grilling was John Yates.
Done nothing wrong. I was a postbox. I was a postbox for a CV from Mr. Wallace's daughter, where I've made some notes in an email. Again, very happy to give the committee the email, which gives a completely equivocal interest in whether she gets employment or not.
And then it was the turn of the Murdochs.
First of all, I would like to say as well just how sorry I am and how sorry we are to particularly the victims of illegal voicemail interceptions and to their families. It's a matter of great regret of mine, my father's, and everyone at News Corporation.
I would just like to say one sentence. This is the most humble day of my life.
You acknowledge that you were misled?
Clearly.
Can I take you back to 2003? Are you aware that in March of that year, Rebecca Brooks gave evidence to this committee admitting paying police?
I am now aware of that. I was not aware at the time. I'm also aware that she amended that considerably very quickly afterwards.
I think she amended it 7 or 8 years afterwards. But did you or anyone else?
Sorry.
Did you or anyone else at your organisation investigate this at the time?
No.
Can you explain why?
I didn't know of it. I'm sorry. If I can just say something, and this is not as an excuse, maybe it's an explanation of my laxity. The News of the World is less than 1% of our company. I employ 53,000 people around the world who are proud and great and ethical and distinguished people, professionals in their life, and perhaps I'm spread watching and appointing people whom I trust to run those divisions.
Well, Rupert Murdoch said that this was the most humble day of his life, and audiences much far beyond the realms of his media conglomerate watched as he was grilled by the members of the parliament here in London. Many say that he is an old dragon and will bounce back from this, but there are other skeptics who say that this crisis might just get the better of him. This is Simrat Kuman for Times Now in London.